We would like to request our participants and dear guests to kindly switch off all mobile phones for the duration of the program, as these may interfere with the sound system. Likewise, photography and video recording are strictly prohibited, except for our official photographers. Thank you. The First Pacific Leadership Academy welcomes you to its production of Spolarium. The Kayabyab Asensio Opera was first premiered in 2003 at the Cultural Center of the Philippines. This evening's production has been streamlined and reconceptualized as an opera in one act. It will run for 1 hour and 30 minutes without an intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the General Manager and Chief Executive Officer of First Pacific Leadership Academy, Mr. Roy Agustin K. Evalle.
Our Chairman, Mr. Manuel V. Pangilinan, Mr. and Mrs. Oscar Reyes, Mr. Victor Rico Vargas, Mr. and Mrs. Ramon Fernandez, Attorney Pilar Almira, our dear executives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Guy Kawasaki once said, "True thought leaders have expertise, passion, and resolve to change the world. They become thought leaders because they rise above themselves by sharing their knowledge so that others can change the world as well. They do not declare themselves, really, and it's only through this kind of commitment to share the path forward to a better future that they earn the right to become a thought leader. They're not necessarily operational managers or executives in line or in staff, but you will find them lower sometimes. They're not just also managers or supervisors. He or she is the go-to guy who has a sincere commitment and credibility to build a very successful organization. In fact, even a successful community. A thought leader does not simply pontificate on what we need to do. They're engaged in bringing to life new things. They influence and they inspire others. One such person who has been catapulted by many is our Chairman, Manuel Pangilinan. I actually need not mention in which fields he has inspired many people, but since I am here and we honor him and dedicate to him this evening, allow me to mention that many Filipinos in our country and those abroad have given him honor in innovation and science, in education, sports, medicine and healthcare, culture and the arts, and even in the business. And in this field, he has acquired a tremendous track record in improving infrastructure, power, water, healthcare, and agribusiness. Many have even asked him about politics. And so we offer this gift to a dedicated thought leader, the Managing Director and CEO of the First Pacific Group, and the Chairman of the First Pacific Leadership Academy Board of Trustees, for all that we do all that we achieve in the academy, all that we believe and inspire others to do, especially the youth leaders today, and our own leaders within the group, are anchored on his ability and ways of inspiring us. Truly, ladies and gentlemen, he is an inspiration in that for every time or moment that I get a chance to have an hour with him, I keep a diary of all his ideas, his thoughts, even his jokes. To be able to fairly reciprocate this generosity of sharing his thoughts, what can we give him? We at FPLA said that it has to be a genuine dedication where we can give back, and so we have this gift to the youth, to the kids, and our gift to you, who care to listen to a very small voice in the group, the very massive organization. And we have crafted this in the name of our chairman. We can only sum up what he does as a thought leader, which I wished many of us in the country can commit to. The first one is to commit to spreading happiness by overcoming resistance, accelerating our influence, caring for each other with a genuine heart, and truly building a strong nation. Let me end by saying once more what I have said in this great hall, the Meralco Theater, exactly 364 days ago. With the chapters and lessons Boss MVP or his leadership has already authored, may this day forever remain a legacy of his greatness and the greatness of all our leaders heading our respective companies. A true testament to the power of thought leadership to change the nation and our country. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we hope that you are enjoying this wonderful experience with your lovely friends beside you. Salamat po.
Good evening and welcome to First Pacific Leadership Academy's production of Spolarium, libretto by Fides Cuyugan Asensio. Original music by Maestro Ryan Cayabyab, with additional material by Floy Quintos. Production design by Gino Gonzalez. Direction and choreography by Dexter Martinez Santos. Featuring the Ryan Cayabyab Singers and the Philippine Philharmonic Orchestra.
Again and again, I hear it almost every night. In my sleep, the sound of a shot rings out in my head, a shot so loud to wake the dead. Once again, did you hear it? I heard it. You didn't. My problem, I fear, the gunshot that took my mother away and ruined father's brilliant career. How can I forget when the whole world knows and the whole world talks, and I smile and pretend I don't hear? He's the one, they all say, poor boy, they all say, and beneath the smiles I sense their fear. What is there to fear? A story of love and a ruined career. And that painting, would stay, just like the home where I was born. And he made it beautifully. Death and blood, beautiful. Passion, obsession, oh so beautiful. One Luna made them beautiful. It takes art to make things beautiful. It took my father to make it magnificent, solemn, inspiring, magnificent, and the whole world stands amazed, so amazed they don't even hear the shot. Again, did you hear it? I heard it. You didn't. Well, good for you. Keep your eyes on the painting. Just look on the painting. Who cares about my family's undoing? You have your amazing painting. And my father is gone. And my mother's been killed. And Lord knows what a childhood I've had. Once bloody is now just sad, a pretty love story And I, the son of Juan Luna and Paz Pardo de Tavera, am the storyteller. I will try to tell the story with as much truth and as little pain as possible. September 1884, Madrid, Spain. A dinner is being held in honor of my father, Juan Luna, a Filipino painter who has just been awarded by the Exposición Nacional de Bellas Artes. The subject of his painting, a scene from the Spolarium, that gruesome building where dead gladiators were dragged to be stripped of arms. But who saw anything gruesome? For Jose Rizal and my father's compatriots, the Indios Bravos, it was all glorious.
On that canvas, which is not new, is heard the tumult of the throng, the cry of Genius is not the patrimony of races who proclaim themselves superior, or who boast of their repositories of intellectual powers, their progress, and civilization. Viva Luna! Viva Luna! Felix Resurrection Hidalgo, silver medalist, sends his regrets at not being able to attend this momentous occasion. He is at present in Paris. He also sends his profound gratitude to the organizers of this affair. Viva Hidalgo! The Filipino community of Madrid would like to present Luna with this gift. A crown of gold. Viva Luna!
Thank you very much to all of you who are gathered here to celebrate with the absent Hidalgo and myself this triumph of Filipino creativity. How I wish my family could share my glory.
Viva Luna! Genius has no country. Genius bursts forth everywhere. Genius is night and day. Genius is every man's
It was not only my father's artistic triumph that was making him feel so alive with joy. He had fallen in love with Paz, the sister of his good friend Trinidad Pardo de Tavera. How could a young Filipino not fall in love? This was Europe at the close of the 19th century. France had just gone through a revolution that changed the world with liberty, equality, and fraternity. And though the motherland had its own problems, the air of Europe was giddy with joy, triumph, and love, intoxicating my father and the Ilustrados.
The news from our country is not good. There's so much repression, so much inequality, no freedom of expression. Even among our countrymen, there is no equality, except in the barrios where life is simple. Life is free. Oh, how sweet are the hours in one's native land, where all are your friends, where life-giving breezes blow over the fields, and to live without love for country means death. Oh, how sweet are the hours in one's native land, where all are your friends, All right, gentlemen, gentlemen, I have to be going. Mother and Pass are waiting for me to do some shopping.
How is your lovely sister Paz? I have to tell you something. I think you already know. I'm very much in love with her. Here, I finished her portrait.
Another one. Amor, amor.
And your mother's, could you? Oh, how I adore you with madness. You will be my wife. If this be madness, then let me be mad. Sanity is no place in this world of lovers and those who would be loved. Trini, do you think your sister can accept an Indio? A sister in whom the Castilian blood runs in every vein like you. Who?
Really now, Aning, you know I never thought of myself and my family as anything but Tagalog, the blood of a Filipino. Indios, you call it, also run through my brother Felix, my sister Paz, and my mother.
Maybe so, but I have my misgivings. Look at you, my model for a full-blooded Castilian. Governor General Miguel Legazpi, that Aquilinos, fair skin.
Being Filipino has nothing to do with nose and skin. It's what's up there, amigo, and what's herein. Black, brown skin or yellow, olive, rosy pink or sallow, tall nose, broad nose, fat or squat, it does not matter.